Uncover disturbing truths as we delve into the chilling case investigation of Madeline Soto. What further lies do we need to hear from Jenn Soto before law enforcement arrests her?
He did that, and I see in his descriptions that he puts it out there for certain people to watch and look at. He wants people and law enforcement to look at this. It's not just for creative, to create content, which I love about him. Alistair, we love you. Mom says arrest the mother. HI. Oh, Mom, I hope you're feeling good today. Love you. I can't wait to see you next week.
On what would be Madeline's last night alive, the mother creates isolation with a sedated child whose birthday party she missed, pretended to and attempted to gain happy families with the we pronoun. And then she builds elaborate justification.
All right, guys, we have about
According to the AI, this isn't explanation, it's confession. So, revealing prior knowledge. Jenn Soto, I sent them upstairs. I think he may have come down at one point to pee before bed, and then he went back upstairs, referring to Stefan Stearns, the murderer. He uses...
So do you think when he went downstairs, you guys, when he went downstairs to use the bathroom, do you think that he didn't say anything to her? And I wonder what time it was. What do you think he really went downstairs to do? And what do you think their conversation really was? Think about that while we're listening to her nonsense. Nancy Jean, thank you for the super chat. Instead of good memories, she recounts her sleeping with disdain, like everything about Maddie that bothered her. Yes, you nailed it. And she's got the bench. There's the Maddie bench right there. There's a picture of the Maddie bench and the plaque. Thank you, Nancy Jean. You know I appreciate you. Sunny Days, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. She's a professional victim, right?
My restroom because the roommates upstairs don't want to share a restroom with a male.
What's up, Kimberly? No, they didn't want to be filmed.
So he...
Remember, they probably got that yucky, icky feeling like someone's watching them. He was taking images under the door of the roommate. So they told Jen, I don't want him up here. That's what I imagine it to be.
He uses my restroom. Detective, was the dog in the room with you? Yes.
We're working on hashtag arrest Jenn Soto.
So unprompted, she starts talking about the roommates not wanting to share a restroom with Stephen Stearns. It's very significant to her. Why would roommates specifically object to using a male using their bathroom? This suggests prior incidents. Combined with...
And again, guys, and I love that he's saying that, it does suggest that, and it does, we now know that there were 100 pictures of Angelica in that bathroom. So again, I mean, you guys, we all have intuition. We all have like that look of somebody's looking at you, watching you. I'm sure that they got that creepy feeling as well.
Stephen being caught photographing a room. There we are. Roommate.
Hey,
this explanation reveals consciousness of his predatory behavior. So she's aware. She's not just explaining, she's preempting questions about why he would be downstairs at night using that toilet. Okay. Moving on to Act 3, what the mind cannot contain. In forensic linguistics, we sometimes witness the extraordinary when someone attempting to describe one event unconsciously reveals another. We call that leakage. And
we went over that.
I think we'll leave this next part to a part 2. Because,
and you guys, there's like part 6 in this. I love that hashtag 6 Soto. We can go over this case for months, and we still wouldn't even tip the scales on anything. So that's why we're leaving it to law enforcement. We're covering it this week. I love you guys, and I'm gonna miss you next week. For those of you that only watch my channel about the Madeline Soto case, but I want everybody to know that's here. We are open to taking a case a day. We are open to taking a case that's personal to you. We're open to having you come on and talk about it, whatever you want, and put it in the spotlight. That's what we have been doing. So we are going to get back to covering new cases, and the cases that I've given to you, I'm going to give you guys updates next week. Yeah, if that dog could talk, that's right. The dog would say, Where's my meds? My mama didn't give me my meds. I have anxiety.
Because what I'm seeing here is extremely worrying. The detective asks, so did he wake
Thank
you
you.
up on purpose, or was
I
it just
appreciate
kind
that.
of like the causation of him opening the door? They're talking about Stefan Stearns coming
Thank
downstairs in the
you.
morning, waking her up. And she says the causation of him putting the leash on the dog, because the way the dog reacted, he gets very nervous and will urinate. That's a change of language. When Stefan Stearns used the bathroom, it was pee.
Now listen, leakage here, and I hate to say this, if you guys are eating or you're already talking about this case making you sick, just remember most of these people in chat have been here since day one, having to hear all this nasty stuff. All right. Now, the leakage that I'm gathering from this, when she talks about the dog and the leash and the urinating, imagine when you do, when especially a female, right? Females, our bladder, right? We can cough or we can do certain things that our bladder will lose control. But imagine her being asphyxiated. Now, whether she was asphyxiated by her own vomit or somebody put her hands around her, she probably urinated on herself. And I think that's that, and the asphyxiation or the choking that is talked about in here is giving leakage, in my opinion, about what happened to Maddie that night. All right. You said the dog was horribly abused before you rescued him. He was terrified on the leash and having a harness on. Oh, man. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Here she's using urinate for the dog. And if you put the leash on him okay. So we'll cover this in part
Right?
two. It's
Right.
possible that we have some unconscious leakage here because she is talking about she's talking to cops
Yeah.
about her missing daughter, and the body hasn't been found yet. And she's talking about her dog having the leash on too directly, too tightly. Yeah, this is concerning. Right, let's cover this in part two. In the meantime, let's just
Again, there's like 6 parts to this. So you guys, what I'm gonna do here, first of all, Brady, if you could just send me an email, I don't know if you have, send me cases at gmail.com. All right. And yeah, when you pass, you lose all body function. That too, that's a possibility. Okay, so we're looking here. I'm going to, when we're done here, I'm gonna open up the phone line. So if you guys want to do a call in, you guys can call in and talk about what you think of this. Will Jenn Soto be arrested, or do you think it's too late? All right. What do you think about this? Any of the that's talking about the Jenn Soto situation, what we do as a call-in. All right. Listening to her, all I can say is sometimes, huh? All right, let's finish this and then I'll open the phone line.
go back.
Mommy in New York. Thank you.
Veriscope. Here we go. I just want to analyze this opening sentence. Where is it? Here we are. Right. Let's analyze this opening sentence.
Hey, the potato with handcuffs, guys.
Copy. Okay. Paste. Veriscope. Please analyze the opening sentence of Soto to the detectives.
Hey, Brittany.
Explain the pronoun use.
Thank you, Love Shack, Sarah.
Okay, so Veriscope. So this is Veriscope, if you haven't seen Veriscope before, and it's the AI which I use to help me with.
Oh, that's perfect. That's the first time I've actually heard him talk about what that is. So it is. Thank you, AI software, and yeah, sign up on Ghost, guys. Ghost is free. It's ghost.org. Guilty of crime. There's no statute of limitations on the big M word. So for this case, for Jenn Soto and Maddie's life being gone, there's none. But listen, if you sign up for Ghost, it's free. And my goodness, do we put out cases after case? Sometimes we put 2 or 3 cases a day. So I like to present a case a day because it takes time for the research, etc. But if you go over to Ghost, you don't even have to hear my mouth. Just sign up for ghost.org, guilty of crime, and it will come right into your inbox and it will tell you all the cases that we're looking at. All right. So though in those cases we're looking at, we're gonna cover one or two of them throughout the week. It's an app. It's not an app. Is it an app? No, it's not. It's ghost.org. Guilty of crime. It's a web. It's like Patreon. It's the version of Patreon that I'm using, but that would never occur to effing.
My analysis.
Oh.
So, what does Veroscope say? Pronoun we. Implication: Soto immediately aligns herself with a group, most likely her family. The use of we signals unity, shared experience, and collective activity.
Thank you, April. I appreciate you.
We spent the whole day at my house. We. Implication: the repetition of we continues the theme of togetherness. We celebrated with the whole family. Implication:
Yeah.
again, the use of we. She's
Go sign up.
crowdsourcing the experience, emphasizing a group dynamic, a positive communal event. Pronoun I. Implication: this is the first shift of the singular pronoun. Phrase I was at work is a personal alibi statement, distancing from the family group and placing in a separate verifiable context. Initial group alignment, transition to the individual, no pronoun avoidance. Conclusion: serves wholesome context for the day, reinforcing normalcy and shared experience. The later, yes, very high confidence in authentic, non-defensive pronoun use with the opening statement. But what Veroscope doesn't know, she was not present at these events.
Wow. That's what I love about AI.
I wonder what it thinks. I wonder what it's going to think of this.
Man, we have 483 people, guys. Hit that like button, please. It's free. I love this. You guys like the thumbnail today? The thumbnail was AI generated. I put Casey Anthony and Jenn Soto. Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Soto linguistically includes herself in events she did not attend. This is classic indicator of other psychological need to associate herself with a positive group event, possibly to present herself as good involved family member, or as an unconscious leakage revealing discomfort or guilt about her absence. That is probably true. Distancing from reality.
Barbie G, what's up, my friend?
Responsibility diffusion. A sudden shift to I.
We should
yes,
be very,
as we spotted, it's incongruent collective pronoun usage.
We should be very afraid of AI, guys. For anybody that's into committing crimes, you can't even keep what you're saying in your head because it goes into this software. And then there's cameras everywhere. You can't dump a little girl's backpack in her computer and them not see you. You can't put a little girl in your car and pretend like she's alive without them seeing you and then being able to zoom in. All right. All right. We should make lists of evidence again. Rotten potato 1 for us. Hey, you're welcome to do that, Terry.